Okay, so I woke up this morning to a video circulating everywhere on social media where the former governor of Abia State, Senator Orji Uzor Umahi, was addressing certain persons somewhere and not really interested on where he go. And then he was trying to shade Peter Obi. I would like us to watch the video, but before we watch the video, it's so unfortunate that in Nigeria today, we live in a country where people no longer celebrate integrity, people no longer celebrate intellectual, people no longer celebrate brains, people no longer celebrate, humility, people no longer celebrate moral. That's just the problem. Otherwise, somebody like Senator Orji Uzor Umahi, a two-time governor in Abia State, suppose they see a person of Peter Obi, not just they respect him, but they tell him, thank you, sir, for bringing honor to the Southeast. But then, before we go further, to describe and talk about who Senator Orji Uzor Umahi be, I go like, may we watch this video. Nigerians, they don't really see us finish, we don't really get shame. So if people, they talk, Senator Orji Uzor Umahi go open mouth, they talk. Oga, you forget, say, EFCC, after your time, carry you go court of the funds that you have said to misappropriate, stole over 7 billion. 7 billion, over 7 billion. As at that time, between 1999 to 2007, over 7 billion. Took you to court, sentenced you 12 years imprisonment. You do 6 months for Kuje, where you take calm down, cool yourself. If not be saying politics and the useless game when they play for politics for Nigeria, you for still dey Kuje, do your 12 years, normally they serve. But then, of course, we understand Nigeria way. Here and there, the judge that gave the sentence was not supposed to give the sentence. He has been promoted. Story. And then they wangled your way around it. And today, you got freedom. You don't decamp to APC. You are doing their bid. And presumably, you are now free. That is why you are talking. Abi? The society where we live in, because till today there is no court that have said you did not misappropriate that money. There is no court that have said that money was not stolen. There is no court in Nigeria where they don't say you not collect the money, but because you know your way to meander, you are free and you are talking like say we no get sense, like say we don't forget. A person like you, Senator Orji Uzor Umahi, now they talk where Peter Obi they talk. So for your mind now, you dey more successful in business than Peter Obi. For your mind now, you dey more important in politics in Nigeria than Peter Obi. Why do you guys keep deceiving yourself? Nigerians, please, hold on. Let us watch this video. When we come back, we go talk about her. Please, let's watch.
Let me tell you people the good news.
Tell us.
The good news is that we are not going back. Okay. We are moving forward. That is the good news this afternoon.
Oswald,
the good news is that we are going to win a election comfortably. President Tinubu have no competition. He has no rival
at all.
The opposition is a tatas, absolutely tatas. Totally. I'm a political scientist and I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a politician. I'm an entrepreneur. I can tell you, I have checked it inside my room. I have checked it inside my sitting room. I have checked it inside library. I have not seen any challenge.
Not tell us ABC.
Maybe if Orji Uzor Umahi is running in ACC, I could have been a challenge to president.
That just surprised me.
But today there's no challenge. Because you don't need to use only Southeast or somewhere else to challenge for president of Nigeria. It's not possible. It's not possible. Let us not throw away our votes. Let our vote be valid. I'm saying it. Let nobody deceive us. We need to be a united Nigeria to be able to get a united Igbo president. Let me be honest with you. I see people say, oh, Northerners will not vote for Tinubu. Why? If they don't vote to win the election, they will be at disadvantage.
Imagine
they will vote. Because
in the country,
vote for another man, you start afresh. That man you are going to vote will do 8 years. Tinubu is already 4 years gone. If we can vote for past president, we can vote for Tinubu again.
Can't be lying.
I know past presidents that have done more mistakes than Tinubu.
So you agree that Tinubu does do mistakes?
All over the world, there is economic problem.
That's so.
If you know your brothers and sisters that live in London, there's economic problem there. There's economic problem in Canada. There's economic problem in the US. There's economic problem in Ghana.
But
there's economic problem in South Africa. This is why South Africans are chasing our management because there is hardship to recover.
Okay, guys, you've heard him, right? So 3 things I want us to pick from this video. Let's discuss. Number 1 is him, right, assuming that he is a better candidate. For him, he even believe, say, if na him, he go fit win Tinubu. Because he's saying that if he's the one who is going to pick tickets now for many other party, so he feels that he stands a better chance of winning election, not a Peter Obi. A man who ordinarily we suppose they look as ex-convicts. Now they boast, they talk to. Because till today, no court don't say he no steal that money. No court don't say he no misappropriate. Over 7 billion. This is a man that is talking. Just almost the same period that he was being charged and sentenced when he spent 6 months for money when he take from Abia State over 7 billion at the time. Just around that same time, Peter Obi was a governor in Anambra State, and after he left, walk past Orji Uzor Umahi where they Abia. Peter Obi left Anambra State and left over 76 billion, more than 10-15 but Orji Uzor Umahi stole in Abia State. Not be me they talk about because they convinced am. Until today, no court don't say he no steal the money. No court. They only say the judge will give the judgment, not suppose. They not say he no misappropriate. They not say he no steal the money. Just the same time when they accuse you, when you go prison for stealing over 7 billion. In Abia, a Peter Obi worked in Anambra and left money. You see, say this country will not celebrate people when get integrity, people when get honor, people when get moral, people when get sense and deep love for Nigeria. So if you sit down and look, do you think what Orji Uzor Umahi is saying now is because he loves us as a people? No. Anybody who is supporting Tinubu, not be because they love us, not because they know say there is a loophole in this government for them to constantly and consistently make money and reap from this failed system. That is just the simple truth. It's not because they love us. It's not because they want me and you to get good roads. It's not because they want me and you to get schools. It's not because they want our children to access good schools. It's not because they want us to access good hospitals. It's not because they want to see us, our economy work. No, because for them, individually, they want to continue to benefit from the failed system. Now, Orji Uzor Umahi, the open man, they talk. So for your mind now, you popular past Peter Obi when it comes to election, politics. For your mind now, you dem more successful in business past Peter Obi. For your mind now, if you believe yourself, Orji Uzor Umahi, and if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu believe you as a supporter of him and APC, let him willingly say, Orji Uzor Umahi, go and run with Peter Obi in this next election. Be on the ballot with him. Make we see how it go be. You no get shame. These are politicians, very disgraceful. Very, very. If say me and you na mate now, go say if I load your ear. Say me and you na mate now, what I for tell you now, if I load your ear. Now don't see Nigerians finish now. How be you they talk to people and go they clap. See, to be honest, I'll say this and I'll leave. Trust me, when people like this speak and people listen to them unchallenged, it makes me sit down and think. I think a lot of Nigerians truly have mental problem. Not be joko. Again, many Nigerians who are nowhere that they normally in our local palace would say that they crazy. They need mental, psychological evaluation. They need it, and it's the truth. People can no longer think if they talk under the club, even though you know the truth. In a country that works, Senator Orji Uzor Umahi should still be in jail. In a country that works. Or maybe for not doing 12 years, finish. But no, like Adam Soshomole talk. Once you want your sins to be forgiven, come to the APC. And today you are there. And may you get mad to the opposed Peter Obi. A man over years, don't the opposition, they struggle, they fight for politics, they push, they give this government problem. When I never say anything to Olam, now you did there, they talk. If not be one thing, now we for not say you be ex-convict. If not be one thing, we for not say you be ex-convict. See, we still love people who have integrity. We love people who have moral. We love. See, there is just the kind person when we want to be our president. Somebody who can stand and is talking globally, and our heads are high with pride, our shoulders raised up, and say that is our president. All the people wey get stain everywhere, all kind of stain of different kind of accusation across the world. They can't go to some countries because they know say if they enter there, they will lock them up. And they can't talk here, make with it. When I pack where we still get Nigerians who like better thing. And come 2027, we will shock you that this is the wise generation. Ujo, Orji Uzor enter us. So enter us. We will not begin call they go download your profile. They read and give Nigerians. Enter us.
You see, in this life, you don't need to talk others down or use your mouth to spoil others in order to climb. When you begin to spoil people in order to be accepted or to be recognized, that means you are a coward. You are a coward. Now, I want to say this concerning the present governor of Anambra State, Mr. Charles Soludo. I used to have so much respect for Governor Soludo before because of some of the things I read about him in the past before he became governor of Anambra State. And I was one of those that believed that his coming to Anambra State will give us so much relief, so much, prosperity and development. But unfortunately, I am so disappointed in Soludo. Now, why I'm saying this is this. There are other governors that what they are doing is testifying for them. Mr. Charles Soludo, recently for some time I've been hearing you trying to run down Mr. P2B, trying to destroy his image and all that in the name of you trying to connect to the center. You know one thing people don't understand. What goes round comes round. Yes. You don't understand that there's always the law of retribution, which people call karma. That the Bible says, whatever you sow, you shall reap. I want to tell you, Mr. Soludo, if you think that by running down P2B, trying to destroy his name, his image, and spoil him before people will make the outsiders or the President Tinubu to accept you, no. Go and ask some people who tried it with Buhari, where are they now? Ask people like Rocha Sokorocha, they will tell you. Ask people like Amechi, where are they now? Especially Rocha Sokorocha. These are people that thought that by trying to sell out Indigo, they will be accepted in this Nigeria we're talking about. No, you don't need to run P2B to become whatever you want to be. If you think that by trying to spoil Mr. P2B, you will maybe after some time, maybe in 2031 or so, they will come and tell you to become vice president or president. You are deceiving yourself because it's never going to happen. The more you try to destroy this man's image, Mr. Soludo, you are not just reducing your own image, you are destroying your own reputation and integrity. I want to appeal to you. You don't need to do this. Look at people like Alessoti. Look at somebody like Popo Zodema. Have you ever seen him? These two people speak ill of Mr. P2B. Despite the fact that they are not in the same party, they may not agree. But these people, I've never seen Popo Zodema mention of him or say anything bad about any presidential candidate. Not to talk of Mr. P2B. I've never seen Alessoti, even other people. But it's just you. It's just you. Every time you are trying to run that Mr. P2B, what has he done to you? This man is far better than you in all ramifications. Why don't you leave him alone? You are not at the same level. If you want to climb, walk so that you can climb. You're in another state, you're not doing anything. Listen to me. Look at so many towns and villages in Uli. No good road, no electricity. You should be doing something. Look at Uli town. Uli town is the town that houses the Chief Emeka Odumogojuku University. Uli campus, one of the best campuses. There's no like 2 years ago you came there, you promised the students you're going to give them a free Wi-Fi, you're going to bring light to the town. Till today, over 2 years, nothing. The school they don't even have good good laboratory and all that. These are things you should be talking about. Not trying to support somebody who did far better than you. I don't see you equaling what Mr. P2B did. But even if you equal it, you must sooner try to run him down to become what you want to be. All this issue of connecting to the center. What Alessoti is doing in Abia State, is it about the center? Is it about the center? Yes, Tinubu may not be doing well, but I remember that when Obasanjo was president, he had some issues with Lagos State. Yet Tinubu tried his best. What is wrong with you? You need to stop all these things, Soludo. It's not good for you because it's going to bounce back. If you think that one day, maybe in Igbo land, maybe in the southeast, they will bring you out. So for you to be voted as vice president, my dear, don't forget that Igbos vote credibility. We don't vote tribe. We don't vote brother. We vote credibility. Why is it that the people Igbos are running around P2B? It's because of credibility, his integrity. So he's competent. Don't think that tomorrow you come out there because one person, even if Tinubu brings you, let me tell you, the Igbos won't vote you. Let's be sincere. Do you need to destroy your brother because you want to please those in Aso Rock?
people that will soon leave government. Let's stop all this thing in every aspect of life, whether in the religious side, whether as a pastor, as a you don't need to sponsor somebody else to climb, because when you do that, when you will go down, when the judgment will come upon you, you will not like it. Please.
Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo is very busy going after his excellency Peter Obi. You think Peter Obi is your problem, but your son Ozona thinks otherwise. You can imagine now, every Nigerian sees Tinubu as a problem, sees this administration as a torment. And that was what your son had proven to have aligned and agreed with in this music of his that is trend. I mean, the music he danced to is obviously not his music, but he danced to the music in the video that have now gone viral. Shame unto you, to everybody that put Nigeria in this condition. Ozona agreed, including his father. That was how I feel like the man is very busy going after Peter Obi. Whereas the Charles Chukwuma Soludo, I think your son Ozona has proven to be a better professor than the father. In this case, the pikin be like say he gets sense past the papa. The pikin understand the problem, but the father they support the problem, and the pikin they against the problem.
I became a billionaire at the age of 25. I've worked all my life.
If not Yahoo and embezzlement of public fund, how did somebody like David Umahi become a billionaire at the age of 25? This is a man that opened his mouth to tell Nigerians that his mother was a carousella and his father was a petty trader. So statistically, how can you be a billionaire from such family at the age of 25 when you're just coming out of university? That is a big lie. Unless there is a trace of wealth in your family. Like Peter Obi, for example, we can say there's a trace of wealth in his family. Even before Peter Obi was born, the family was already wealthy. So it's easy to trace that money back to the family. But people like David Umahi, na Yahoo or public money. Now, this is the thing. I've said this several times here. Nigeria is being run by cartels and mafians. About 98% of people under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime are thieves. They're supposed to be cooling off in a maximum security prison because each and every one of them have one crime or the other on their neck with EFCC, unresolved case. And that is why anytime they bring a bill to them, they pull the string a little bit, they will have to agree. People like Akpabio, for example, go and do your research. There's a heavy case of embezzlement of public fund, mismanagement of public fund under Akpabio's neck by EFCC. They just leave that case today so that they'll be using them, including Dave Umahi. Now, I'm not the one making this thing up. Dave Umahi have been embezzling public fund from 2011, according to the report on socials. Go and do your research. On 29th of January 2021, People's Gazette reported that throughout Umahi's tenure as deputy governor and governor, he had transferred more than 3.6 billion in government money to his company, Brass Engineering and Construction Nigeria Limited. Bank records show the payments starting in 2011 when Umahi became deputy governor to Martin Elechi. When he was a deputy, he was already embezzling public fund, according to the People's Gazette. And these are the people that come and tell you they are billionaires. Remove politics out of their resume. They are church rats. And that is why they will buy anybody. They will silence anybody to remain in power. Because that is where they are thieving from. None of them are upright. None of them can boast of 1 billion naira they struggle to get. 1 million naira, not even billion. 1 million they struggle to get. If not politics and thieving of public fund. Now we continue and continued into his tenure. So he was embezzling, according to the People's Gazette, when he was a deputy to Martin Elechi from 2011, and continued embezzling when he became the governor, the governor of Ebonyi State, according to this. Yeah, Umahi. Now, you see one thing you need to know. People like Umahi, yeah, they are one of the main reasons why Nigeria will never move forward. You know why? There are too many cases of corruption and mismanagement of fund on their neck. So they will do anything to make sure they keep President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because any day they kick against it, they find themselves in the bottomless pit of Nigerian prison. And that is why people like this will continue being in power. And now let's continue. In response, Umahi and an aide threatened People's Gazette reporters on phone call, and the People's Gazette website was blocked. Maybe today they've been bullying people. That's why they bully anybody. You see all these whole threats you see going on with Umahi, with the woman he worked with what he did to the Rufai Oseni. It's not today he's been bullying and opening his eyes for people. You see, this thing happened 2021, not today. He threatened the People's Gazette. And you know what happened? You know what he did? Their website was blocked. Before requesting for a retraction and 1 billion as atonement from the newspaper, this is what they did to them. They blocked their website. They blocked their website so that they won't be able to speak again. After the newspaper stood by their story, Umahi sued the newspaper for defamation and demanded 2 billion in damages. This is exactly what they do. They're all bullies, oppressors. All of them. Let's also go back to 2016. EFCC had a massive case against David Umahi. According to the news, no be me talk am, no be Godwin J talk am. Take your time and do your research. It's all on socials. Everything is on socials. According to the news, it said EFCC traces 400 million naira to Governor's Hotel and other accounts. And they also went to report the Economic and Financial Crime Commission has traced 400 million naira pool bribe cash to the account of some firm and a charity organization allegedly owned by the governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer David Umahi. The accounts are those of Osborne La Palm Royal Resort and Brass Engineering and Construction Nigeria Limited and David Umahi Foundation. Go to Ebonyi State. David Umahi owned half of Ebonyi State, if not 70%. Schools in Ebonyi State, now in the run am. Nursing schools in Ebonyi State, now in the run am. University, now in the run am. Resort, now in the run am. Hotels, now in the run am. Real estate, now in the run am. And now he's forcing his son into the same fish-free. And tomorrow they'll come and tell you that they have integrity. They tell you they made their money, they work hard. You shut up, with all due respect, sir. Where did you work hard? You work hard past my papa. You think that you work hard past my uncles? It's just that you're lucky you get the mind to thief public fund. That's how you become a billionaire. You take money. And that is why anything President Bola Ahmed Tinubu say goes. That is why people like Akpabio cannot cough. Because if he cough, they will buy him cough syrup in prison. If he say no, they will drag him to prison. All of them. They'll come and tell you they work hard to be where they are today. What did you do? Come out and show us your family money. Show us your family tree. Let us look at your family wealth. Let us see what you were doing at the age of 25. You just fresh from university. You set up your construction company. You just set a construction company when you came out of university. Go to Google. Do your research about these people. And tell me how you become a billionaire at the age of 25. Even you doing Yahoo, you will not be a billionaire at the age of 25. Because there's no trace, there's no family tree that gave you soft landing. All these people running Nigeria, running the drug, they're all thieves, petty thieves, all of them.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. We've listened to all these southeastern politicians masquerading as good people and trying to kind of concoct lies against the person of Mr. Peter Obi. Instead of facing their business and doing what they are supposed to do, or facing the political appointment and the position they hold under this administration to perfect it well and to ensure that they do well and they do the work of their principal. All the whole thing they are channeling their energy into is how to attack Mr. Peter Obi. The only thing is this: you cannot change the perception of Nigerians about how they feel about Mr. Peter Obi, because he's someone that has been blessed already and someone that Nigerians like already. His impeccable character and his kind of person, his personality is something that we've been looking for a very long time, and Nigerians are very lucky to even have him. So for you to come and say you want to discredit him, or you want to say trash about him, or you want to criticize him, or you want to say stuff that will demarket him, don't just waste your time, because Nigerians are not going to buy into it. So for all these Southeast politicians that are masquerading and who are using the fact that okay, they are under they are subject of the current administration, or they are subject of their principal, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and they are trying to discredit Peter Obi, don't just stress yourself, because it's not going to work. That's just the promise Nigerians are going to make to you. Nigerians are going to ensure that regardless of the attack against the personality of Mr. Peter Obi, they are going to vote him and to ensure that he becomes the president come next year. All these thieves who stole from Nigeria's wealth and are claiming that they became this and that at the age of 25, you guys are all a bunch of liars. The way you made all your money was through cook and through stealing from public funds and public offices. The only person we know that made his money, he came out and nobody has said otherwise, is Mr. Peter Obi, and he's the only one who is of who has that quality and who has that right, who has earned every right to come out and say that his hands are clean, and that's the reason why he has earned the support of Nigerians. So all these ones and all these like politics of calumny and politics of trying to discredit him will not work. Just face what you're doing and face the work your principal had given to you to do, so that you can just perfect it well. That's just my advice for you. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.